Hi Libra, happy birthday, happy solar return. This is your solar return reading. Now, if you are not a sun sign Libra, you're a Libra rising like me, or you have a Libra moon or a Libra Mars or a Libra Mercury or whatever, this message could still apply for you. So we're going to look at what's coming in the year ahead. What message does Spirit want to give you for your birthday? I hope you're having a good one. What are you up to? What are you doing? Are you celebrating? How are you celebrating? All right, let's get into it, Libra. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. I have a spread right here for you that we're looking at. I'm seeing the date at the top says June 5th. That could be a date of significance for someone. I'm also seeing 705. Let's get these cards out. I'm also going to work with Oracle, so we'll double up. We'll get Oracle and Tarot. For Libra's Spirit, what message do we have for Libra for their birthday? I'm going to get 5 cards. I'll put them face down. You might want to save this reading, come back to it throughout the year. It could resonate in different ways over time. For Libra's Spirit guides, for Libra's. Something's in your hand, I feel. Like the palm of your hand. You got something in the palm of your hand, or you will this year. Let's see. Okay, 2 cards for the last placement. For your opportunities, more than one opportunity this year. Okay, a card to represent your year ahead as a whole. The Doe with the Queen of Cups. Ooh, this is a peaceful energy. This is tranquility. I'm hearing self-respect. This is you living a different life, I feel. I'm seeing this doubled image. It's almost as if you're meeting another side of yourself this year. A side of yourself that is a little bit softer. Not to say that you're not soft, but this part of you, there's a stillness that you're going to get in touch with this year, the Doe. And it's this stillness that is going to heighten your intuition. There's going to be moments where you're by yourself, with yourself, thinking about yourself, and you're going to be tapping into your intuition. Something about the color emerald could be significant, or the lotus flower. Let's get one more. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and then behind this is another card, and I'm looking at it, and you're not, Avi. Okay, but it's the 8 of Cups. It's interesting how it came out like that. There's something that you're going to walk away from this year, Libra, that you're not going to really let show or tell too many people about. You're not going to make a big fuss about something. Now, I don't know what this is, and maybe you don't either yet. Or maybe you do. I'm not sure. But you're going to exit something with grace. For some of you, whatever exits and leaves your life, or whatever you leave behind, and this could be a way of thinking, it could be something that's not serving you, a habit, it could be a person, whatever it is, and I'm not sure exactly, so we're going to have to see what happens. It enhances your sense of confidence. It brings confirmation of a decision you made. Something leaves your life this year and you're like, yes, I made the right decision. Interesting energy. Feels very calm. It's not going to be something that's dramatic or something that even breaks your heart. It's just something that needs to be done, and it's like you're doing it. You're finally doing something. You're finally letting something go. Maybe it's even just a memory or an emotion. Something just leaves. It's gone. You hear that train going by? There it goes, right? Yeah, it's like you get a one-way ticket and you're gone. And maybe that's a literal message, I don't know, for some of you, but there's this stillness that you have as well. Oh, it's interesting because I'm looking at this doe and I'm thinking how when there's a deer on the tracks, the train blasts its horn. So hold on, let me just figure out what that's talking about now. I feel like nothing can surprise you either this year. There's no like, hey, I'm back, I'm gonna ruin your life, or hey, you're fired and this sucks. Like, I don't feel any massive tower moments. Now, all the cards are face down, so I don't know what's coming up, but I really don't feel like there's going to be any big holy shit moments in a negative way. I feel like you find this calm and this stillness and nothing surprises you. And you handle everything with such grace and ease and care. And this has a lot to do with reverence and self-respect and knowing what's best for you, truly. And maybe even knowing what's best for those that you love as well. An important lesson for you coming up this year. Power. It did come up in reverse with the King of Cups. Queen of Cups and King of Cups. Libra, I feel like somebody who had some who's taking up some energetic space in your life, the power they had over you, or your perception of their power, or their perception of their power, like they never actually had power over you, but there was a perception that they did, either coming from you or it was coming from them. Could be anybody in your life. Like, that's ending. Wow, Libra, I feel like you realize that something doesn't have a place in your life and it has no power over you. It can't touch you. It can only affect you if you allow it to. And I think there's something here where it's like somebody loses out on you or loses something because they tried to exercise some power over you at some point. And your lesson for this upcoming year is to realize that someone only has power in your life when you give it to them. Something's gone. Some contract is complete. Some karma is resolved. Some nagging feeling, energetic connection, or past situation, or just general feeling of malaise and despair that can creep up here and there. It's like you resolve that. You don't give it any power. None at all. Look how they're looking at you here. And it's very interesting because you're not looking at them, but look, it's like what I said. Nothing can sneak up on you because you're also still very aware of their ways, of their trickery, of who they are, of their real character, or maybe this is a work context. It's like you know what you see what you see. It's not like you don't see them coming. Is that making sense to you, Libra? I hope so. This person has no element of surprise. You know their character. Wow, this is such a release this year. And it is a sense of really regaining your agency and your sovereignty. Okay, how can I'm just reading the spread. How can you progress on your spiritual path? Maybe for me too. We have mortality in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. How can you progress on your spiritual path? Well, this is Spirit saying you can progress on your path by having a realization that time is limited here in the 3D world. We are constrained by our mortality. And once we really come to understand how precious our time is here, we begin to prioritize what we do with our time. And Spirit is saying you're going to stop spending time on things that don't serve you, that don't empower you, that don't make you feel safe or don't uplift you. You're going to realize that it's not worth it. There's something that was taking up a lot of space that just simply is not worth your energy, your attention, your time, your mortality. You're going to make the most of yourself this year and really invest in the things that mean something to you and that not only mean something to you, but that are giving back to you in the same way you were giving to them. Your career or your spiritual path or your family or your friends or the people who love you. Maybe it's a partner that you love, your pets, yourself, your health, whatever it is. You're going to give back to yourself. Yeah, you're going to give back to yourself, I'm getting. If you hear that, it's some like lawnmower outside. Okay. How can you stay connected to your inner truth? We have terror. With 6 of Swords, what a good combo. This is a card of mentally detaching, of moving away from something that doesn't serve you, moving to calmer waters, rising above something with this hot air balloon. And what is it that you're moving away from and rising above? Terror, fear. Whatever you're releasing, there was some element of fear that this introduced into your life. Maybe they hit on an old wound, or maybe they did actually bring fear into your reality. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a situation or a workplace kind of thing. But you're mentally detaching from fear. You're not letting fear hold you back. Because there is nothing to fear, Libra. This is so beautiful. This is a very karmic year for you. This isn't just like mundane stuff we're talking about. This is a big like cycle closing, like huge. I can feel it. It's not just the cards coming out. It's like I feel the energy. It's so different than I just did Virgo's reading. It's completely different. It's a serious message that Spirit wants you to sit with and really absorb, feel into the power that you have over yourself and over your own life. And how free you feel, or how free you will feel, how sovereign you will be over your own energy once you realize that somebody has no say-so in how you feel, in what you think, in what you give your time and energy to. Only you can decide that. Now, I know there's situations that pop up in life that demand our attention, but really how we react to those situations determine the severity of them. How much are we going to let something influence us is all up to us. Now, sometimes that takes support and work, but I see that you're leaving something behind that was terrifying in some way. What new opportunities await for you this year? Truth. 7 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. You're defending your truth, Libra. What you know to be true for you, for your life, for your heart, for your mind. You're not going to back down and accept somebody else's lies or accept somebody else's convoluted reality. You're not going to let someone else tell you what your truth is or what you should believe in. You stand up for you, your morals, your values, your soul, your spirit. And you don't let anyone interfere with that. You are speaking your truth as well in this upcoming year in some way, shape, or form. And it's being received by those who ought to receive it. And those who cannot receive it or don't deserve your energy or your time, well, they are leaving your life. They are leaving your energy. You won't have to concern yourself with that anymore. And for some of you, that might feel a little bit strange right now. Maybe even there's some disappointment in that. How much this energy is going to be gone. And that's fair. But sometime this year, you're going to realize in a big, big way how much that was holding you back and that there's really nothing to be disappointed about when it comes to this exiting your life. Nothing. It's a cause for celebration. It's a new cycle. This is huge, huge. A fortunate new cycle, one that you brought to yourself by taking the right actions, by listening to your higher calling, by defending your truth, by putting yourself first, by respecting yourself, by attending to your own needs, by releasing fear, by valuing your time, and giving your attention to what matters and not what is trying to bring you down or blocking you from your path and your new cycle. Libra, I love this so much. This is a big year, so enjoy it. I'm sure there'll be ups and downs along the way, as there is every year, but try to keep this reading in the back of your mind that you are releasing something huge. You are closing out a cycle. Maybe this is a cycle that's been going on for years. Even if you think, oh, maybe this is about my ex or my last job, yes, but it could be even attached to a previous cycle. This is a big cycle. That ex could have been, tapping on something from your childhood. Even that cycle's ending. Whatever this is about for you, it's clear. All clear? All right, Libra. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.